Hello, my name is Steve Mulberry. I'm a senior sales engineer here at GISinc, and in today's video snippet, I'm going to be joined by my colleague Michael Parma, who's our water solutions architect and leads our water team here at GISinc. Michael, the last time we talked, we looked at your top 3 reasons for implementing ArcGIS Utility Network Management, and we focused specifically on water utilities. So today I want to extend that discussion and explore what it might take to actually implement this new technology. So let's start with what are some of the reasons you suspect organizations might be holding back from implementing the ArcGIS Utility Network? And I want to focus on water utilities.
Sure, Steve. There's several topics that I've heard discussed that might influence the delayed implementation. First off is that this is a substantially new technology that was recently released by Esri. Some organizations are still unsure of what it really means to do an implementation. I've had discussions with organizations that have heard about dramatic schema changes, needing more infrastructure and architecture support. Things like ArcGIS Pro, Portal for ArcGIS, the data store, new versioning, and they can no longer use a file geodatabase. There's a lot of moving pieces here. In short, they just don't know where to start.
And I could also imagine too that licensing also comes up as a concern for implementation as well.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. I mean, that certainly comes up.
Okay, so I know you and your team have done several implementations for our customers. So why don't you walk us through your strategy for implementing the ArcGIS Utility Network?
Yeah, so we have break out our projects into multiple steps here. The first, we really encouraging everybody to start with here is a readiness assessment. So we can come on site to take a look at your current data, both the schema and the quality of that data, your workflows, the technical environment, including both GIS and business system integrations, and finally your staff expertise to understand your readiness to move into the utility network. So we'll take what we learned during that assessment and help determine a specific path forward for your organization. After that, we'll do a platform implementation. So we'll look to either upgrade the existing environment or deploy a new environment to support the utility network, again, depending on what your organization needs, and including any specialized migration tools like SSV-Sync that might be necessary. Of course, that then gets into data cleansing. We'll help determine where the data gaps are that need to be addressed during the migration so that you can get started. Then after that comes the migration planning, really helping with the crosswalks and the data mapping to go from your current data model into the UN schema, followed then by the integration planning. So we'll identify the points where GIS integrates with other business systems and what considerations you need to take into account. Finally, the implementation, right? That's really where all the wheels come into motion. This is where the magic happens. With actually putting the system into place. And finally then, education and outreach. So throughout the process, we like to help provide knowledge transfer so that your staff gain experience. We're not going to replace formal Esri training on the UN, but we'll give you direct exposure on your own system. We want you to own it at the end.
Excellent. And as I followed you through your outline, it became very clear that this strategy looks very familiar to us here at GISinc.
Yeah, right. I mean, it boils down to basically 2 very common project workflows that we've performed with our customers, on a regular basis. The first is a data migration. Really, we do this with our eyes closed. We do this all the time. And then an architecture upgrade. So, we do a lot of enterprise jump starts and other implementations for clients to help get their architecture up and running. So really, with those proven workflows that we've done for years, add that to our utility network management specialty designation, and we're really comfortable with the whole process.
Okay, so then to quickly summarize this, there is a suggested strategy when implementing ArcGIS Utility Network, and we've used this strategy with our customers. And we can help other organizations get through this process as well. So, Michael, I really appreciate you taking time to lay out your strategy for implementing the ArcGIS Utility Network. And those who are listening, thank you for joining. Look for more of these short video snippets on the ArcGIS Utility Network as we get closer to our webinar, where we will go much deeper into this technology. Thank you.